Hello, following on from my last video where I was explaining the potential change I was going to make to the power supply of my Linn Sondek LP12. Well, I've been to my local Audio T and I've ordered a Heed Orbit 1 power supply. It's an external power supply which will replace the existing Valhalla power supply which is installed inside the turntable, and it will provide me with both 45 RPM and 33 1/3 RPM. So looking forward to receiving that and getting that fitted into the system. Whilst I was there, I got around talking about amplifiers, and I've had a curiosity which has sort of increased over the last 12 months with regards amplifiers, and it's basically, well, I've been using name amplifiers for quite a few years now, and I've been curious as to try and understand how another amplifier from a different manufacturer would sound in my system. It's not something I've done in my system very recently at all, so I wanted to try that. And I also, over the last 12 months, since I've changed my speakers to a pair of floor standing Rega RX3 speakers, I wanted to try and find out what another amplifier with greater power would bring to my system. So I got around talking about my ideas around that, and at some point in the future I'll be looking to change the amplifier setup that I've got. I use a preamp, a power amp. I also got a separate power supply. So I use, it's a separate preamp, a separate power amp, a separate power supply, which provides power then for the, it's an off-board power supply to provide power to the amplifier, and it can also provide power to the CD player. So I wanted to go back to an integrated setup where it would help me to reduce the amount of boxes that I have in my system. So anyway, to cut a long story short, I've been very, very grateful to be able to have a home demonstration then of a Rega Elex R, and I've had the opportunity to be able to have a lend of the Rega Elex R, and so I can actually fit it into my system and to see how that amplifier, which is obviously it's made by Rega, which is a different manufacturer to my name, and the LXR is a more powerful amplifier to what I've got at the moment. I believe my name setup produces 50 watts per channel, and I think the Rega LXR is 72.5 watts. I may be wrong, but it is certainly more powerful than what I've got now. So yeah, over the next few days what I will be doing is spending some time listening to vinyl and listening to CD, and I'll be switching from my name to my to the Rega, which I've got on home demonstration, and just to see what the increased power provides, and also to try and establish what characteristics then another manufacturer's amplifier can bring to my system. It's at some point I will be needing to wanting to change my amplifier setup anyway, so a good place to start really I think is to try with the Rega Elex R and see what that brings. Yeah, I've been the vast majority of my equipment, I'd say probably 90% or more, I've bought through Audio T, and I've always found that when possible, home demonstration of a component is for me the best way of establishing whether that component is going to provide the benefits that I'm looking for. And I've been very fortunate to have the opportunity to have some equipment tried in my own place here before making a decision as whether it's going to benefit me and to make that purchase or not. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing over the next few days or so, and I'll do some videos then, and let's see how things sound. So for now, thanks again for watching the video. Bye bye.